All right, so this is going to be that last problem. What we're going to do is we're going to solve e to the 2x minus e to the x minus 2 equals 0. Now we're going to use this thing called u substitution. Substitution, if I can spell. So what u substitution says is it's going to take a harder to handle number. If you guys remember back in factoring, it's going to take a harder to handle thing. Say, for instance, it makes, it could take x squared. It turns it into u, so that if you were working with x squared, you're just working with a u squared and you can factor. Okay? That's the short version of that. What we're going to do in this one is we're working with e to the 2x minus e to the x minus 2. That's really confusing. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take an e to the x out. And we're going to make e to the x equal u. So if we pull that out of the first piece, we're left with a u squared minus a u, because that's just e to the x, minus 2 equals 0. Now, when you go to factor this, it makes it a lot easier, because what multiplies to negative 2, that adds up to negative 1, well, negative 2 and positive 1. So that gives us u minus 2 and u plus 1 equals 0. Now we can go ahead and substitute it back in now that we've factored it. And we have e to the x minus 2 times e to the x plus 1 equals 0. We can still use that zero product property and go ahead and separate them. So we get e to the x minus 2 equals 0, and e to the x plus 1 equals 0. So now we're going to solve both of them for x. E to the x equals 2. We rewrite this into the natural log form. That gives us natural log base e of 2 equals x. So we just have to plug in natural log of 2. So that gives us 0.69 equals x, rounded. And then this next one is e to the x equals negative 1. And if you write it, ln of negative 1 equals x, if you plug that in, that is impossible. It does not work. So this is an extraneous answer, and this is going to be our only answer. And that's it for that one, and that's really it for u substitution. The whole goal is to substitute it out until it's manageable to work with.